watching the Call Outdoors TV.
I hope I got it for you.
Sorry, buddy. You put me through the ringer.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Oh my word. Look at that.
Love that. Like looking. That was intense, huh?
Yeah. Well, those hunters are gonna walk right up on us.
Kept with it and just smoked a huge beard on this gobbler. Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
Welcome to another episode of the Call Outdoors. It is early April and we are headed down south to Tennessee.
Oh, beautiful. I love Tennessee. It was our first time being there hunting turkeys, and it didn't look like we were going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect a whole lot about it, but I did know we were getting snow in Pennsylvania, so I was looking forward to heading south.
Yeah, the other guys were a little jealous of us heading south and doing a little bit of turkey hunting and getting the first crack at them. And we hit this new property of a friend of mine, and the first day was a little rough, but it started to come around.
I'm behind the camera and I got this bird on film, so I really put the pressure on Curtis to squeeze the trigger. But for most of the morning, this bird stays out at about 60 yards.
How far do you think he is? I don't know. Looking through the camera. I'm not going to take off it. I make a call. I think he's got him. I know. I just think he's a little off the gun range.
But finally, he makes the mistake of coming back and looking for his last hen.
Boom! We're on the board, baby. Tennessee welcomes the Call Outdoors and the Hitmen. What's that?
This is a huge body turkey. Wait till you pick him up. I mean, a huge body. His spurs aren't long. His beard's okay, but his body is huge. I'm talking like this bird may go 25 pounds. It's one of the heaviest birds I've picked up in years. Look at this. I got
Dave, you gotta, let me see the camera. Pick this thing up.
It's got an okay beard. That thing's a rope, dude. That thing's a rope and a half.
Wait till you pick him up.
Look at how thick his legs are. He's heavy. At least, holy Moses. This bird might be going 24, 25 pounds.
I know.
I don't even know if I could get him out.
We're gonna...
He's out there. he's a heavy bird.
Well, yesterday we were like
done.
I know. Yesterday we were like discouraged.
We were down in the dumps. There's no turkeys in Tennessee.
Literally, we were going. I don't know. I think we're gonna get skunked here in Tennessee. We had 4 or 5 days left, and we're still going.
Well, I think we found out that they're pretty henned up.
Yeah, they're henned up, and you know, this is the first. Yesterday we saw this bird way across on another person's property. We called him probably 300 yards to get to our property. He came in 30 yards. We ended up spooking him. And this morning we were able to get back on him, and he was on our property this time. That was a big mistake. Big mistake.
This beard going. Got a shot of that, Zach? Look at that, man.
This morning you're like Mr. Depression. Well, I can tell you right now, we're not gonna kill this bird. He flies down, you're like, we're not gonna kill him, it's over. And then like a couple minutes later you're like, he's strutting in front of us somewhere. I just heard a stick break.
Beautiful bird. Look at this thing, man.
Oh man.
O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babes and infants, you have established strength because of your foes, to still the enemy and the avenger. When I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place, what is man that you are mindful of him?
So we got the bird roosted in the tree, and he's only about 60, 70 yards away. And we're thinking it could be a done deal early, you know, if we could get him to pitch to us. But sure enough, not knowing the lay of the land, we weren't really sitting in the right spot, and they pitched out into the field. We were kind of sunk at that point, you know.
Yeah,
just
henned up and happy.
Yeah, henned up and happy, and just we were there watching them, you know, for probably 45 minutes to an hour at least.
Yeah.
The bird ends up staying around with those hens, and it was super windy out that day. And we noticed that the pine trees up on the right of this field that we thought we could get through without them detecting us at all, and kind of get up there close enough to them to where we could do some light yelping and see if we could get the hens to break to us.
Yeah, it was amazing to see them hang out, and there's just a little corner of the field, 50, 75 yards, and those birds didn't move for a couple of hours out of that little spot. And we could not break them, and finally we had to start
Get
moving
closer.
toward them and close the distance and see if we could pull them just a little ways.
I don't know if there's a spot to come out here, but that bird is a huge turkey. Well, let's just investigate it at least. These birds were almost shootable from here before.
Once the hen started coming at us, I knew the gobbler was going to, he was going to be the last bird. The hens are 10 yards right in front of us, just pecking, and you just hear a doom, doom,
I could see him. I'm
waiting
filming,
for him.
and I could just see him behind this pine tree. You couldn't see him great on film, but you know, with my eye, I just see turkey strut, and I know he's on like under 15 yards.
Yeah.
Man, that was intense. Oh, we had worked that bird for hours. Hours getting out in front of him. Trying to get out in front of him with all these hens. He is henned up galore. We finally did it. First TCO turkey trip.
That one was intense. I mean, that was intense. We were going after him for 5 hours.
Took some shot in the tail there.
Some of that could, I mean, maybe from the fight this morning too. But
No,
yeah.
no shot. That close, dude.
How close was he? 5 yards?
10 yards.
12, probably 10, 12, somewhere around there.
10 to 12 yards probably. It was awesome. Call outdoors. Getting it done. Face full of 5s. Right there.
That one was, yeah.
That's awesome. Look at this rope. Paintbrush. Talking, man. Tell you what, Tennessee is just a gorgeous place.
Oh yeah.
Unreal. Just driving around, look at these hillsides, look at these fields. It was beautiful. God knew what he was doing, huh?
He did, that's for sure. So the turkey hunting and the filming, that was the real fun part of this trip. The really good part of this trip was sitting around the table, you know, at a restaurant, hanging out with the guys in the camper, you know, just goofing around, but also having, you know, some really meaningful, in-depth conversations about our faith and, you know, what we believe. And the thing that really stuck with me, you know, this trip during our conversations was that, you know, here on earth we can't earn our faith or earn our salvation by what we do. You know, it's all about putting your faith in Jesus Christ. And I was really reminded this week of the Bible verse Ephesians 2:8-9. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not by works, lest any man should boast.
Well, it's still day 2, and Curtis has another tag burning in his pocket. Let's see what he's up to. I'm behind the camera, and all mayhem is about to break loose.
I'm not fooling around.
The decoy is now in position, and Curtis has the attention of this monster gobbler.
He's coming. He's coming.
3 birds, 3 days. We need to see the hooks on this baby. All right.
So what's the deal with all this shooting, man? 3 shots, and I thought that bird was getting out of Dodge, man.
I did not want him to get out there. I just started, you know, you got the shells in the gun, you let them fly.
I'm like, boom, boom.
That first one, I pulled him. I don't know where I hit him. I winged him, and then I was looking around the tail as I'm looking like this and trying to pull the trigger. And as I pulled the trigger, I just took my head off the gun and put it on him.
I tell you what, though, I have not seen you run that fast in a good many years.
Yeah, I wanted to get that bird, and I had a little inspiration.
Yeah, I tell you what, too, that bird was just about as big as the first bird you shot in Tennessee. Another monster.
Another
and the hooks on that turkey.
Another beauty.
Were unbelievable.
Got some Tennessee hooks.
Dead. Yeah, you got a good rope too.
Ooh. Wow, you can't hold them out like. Try it. Lift this bird up. Heavy. Another heavy bird. Here's another big one. I'm telling you, he's going.
He's probably going 24 pounds.
I know. He's another giant. Ah.
Hey, thanks for hunting with the Call Outdoors. We had an awesome time in Tennessee, dropping some longbeards, and we're excited about the season ahead. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be upcoming.
Well, the next episode, we're going to have the youth out in New York and in Pennsylvania, and we get some birds really close for these youngsters to shoot at. So
love the youth hunt.
it's going to be a good time. So check out the next episode.